All right. I think we're good. Yep. All right, cool. Let's go on with the next one. All right, next guy right here actually is a really um, dope friend, brother, and mentor of mine. Let's catch him right now. All right, make sure everything's good. Cool. Boom. why, why are you so close, bro?
I think this is my first Instagram video call.
Oh yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
surprisingly, man.
Nah, man, I don't want people calling me on this stuff.
All right, we'll be the first and the last time, man. Mister
Nah, man, you family, man.
Mister Asa Sealy, my brother.
What's good?
How are you?
I am blessed. There's circumstances, all things taken into consideration. What are you doing? What you up to?
Man, I'm here making content, man, trying to give people some value.
I
That's what
see that. I see that.
that's what we're doing. You know how we do. So for the very few people from my fan base that don't know you, they're probably living on the rocket if they don't know you. State your name, your profession, and exactly what you do.
My name is Asa, spelled Asa, Sealy, last name, just like the mattress, but not related to the family. And I am affectionately known as that branding guy. And basically, what I have a passion for doing is telling stories, and assisting brands and businesses in positioning themselves um, in line with their story, and making sure that that connection always stays relevant, and using that story to move them through their space, whatever that might be, whatever industry that might be. So just a love of mine, love a passion of mine. So outside of that, do a lot of events, experiential marketing. It's anything that has to do with, moving people
Definitely
vibe.
monetizing them, vibes, and everything else too. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, as everybody knows here, I'm calling. I don't say the Q word and I don't say the L word when it comes to convos with Bishop. I say, I say the situation. So, the situation that we are all in right now. Please talk to me about how you are dealing with it, how it has impacted you. Because you have a beautiful wife and two kids. Boy and girl. How is everything affecting you, man? Like just from a standpoint of both sides, personal and business.
You know, that question has so many layers, because on one side you have the personal experience, the personal trials and tribulations, the adjustments, the accommodations.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and for me, I'm blessed, to be in a relationship and have two offspring that at very tender ages, which keeps them very active during the day and sometimes very hard to keep up with them. Um, and on one side, one layer, I have to be a father and I have to be, a rock and, someone that the kids can look to because they're obviously exposed to the news. They understand that they can't go outside. Life is different for them as kids,
Absolutely.
and I have to be there to communicate, um, very sensitively to them as to not really alarm them past what is the obvious. And then you have part of the layer is my wife and that relationship, and being the matriarch of the family and trying to keep things in order and under control, and leads into the professional situation where I'm not unique in the sense where this this virus has impacted me any different.
Yeah.
You know, so while I've had to deal with clients that I've maintained relationships with for over decades, calling me and having conversations like, hey, sir, we're going to pause your contract for 90 days, effective immediately. So, like you go from billing to not billing and realizing like, oh my gosh, like my existence is based on someone else. And regardless of me being a business owner, an entrepreneur, or for others that have a job and are employee,
Mm-hmm.
like we rely too much on others for our well-being. And it became really evident to me this time around. Uh, so yeah, man, it's been really challenging, character building, and it's really pushed me into um, parts of my timeline for 2020 that I had planned on doing for the summer, moving it really up in up in the timeline area, and now getting ready to launch some online projects that I've been working on for the last year, and excited about that. So, out of everything negative, we always, amongst ourselves, and we definitely push this message to others, is to pull positive from it. So while we are, going through a really challenging time, I've been blessed enough to be able to have clarity through my spiritual relationship, to see other opportunities that are there and leverage that.
Man, I don't even know where the friggin' continue after that. Honestly, it's
Plenty, man. Plenty stuff. It's deep, When we
Yeah.
talk, the conversations are so light,
yeah,
and it's so much fun, and seldom are times where we sit and have these real conversations.
Yeah.
Not that what we speak about before is not real, but
it
something
has a,
that
it has a different type of weight to it now.
it's
It's
because
it's
it's affecting everyone. It's not
yeah.
just
It's
it's
not
not
just
just
entrepreneurs. It's not just
you
freelancers.
know
It's everybody on this earth.
everybody,
Yeah.
everybody. And what I was speaking with to one of my finance guys in New York on Wall Street, and he had a very interesting point, um, that America being built on small business, um, is really smoke and mirrors, right? Because
Yeah.
at this
True.
point in time, you thought you had a small business, but within 30 days, you've had to let go all of your workers. Some of them had to close their doors, and there's a extra long digital line online for people applying for disaster relief.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could live in a world like that. I don't know if I could be dependent on a system that is so, okay, I'm just going to pump money into the economy, put the band aid on it, give people some money. Everybody is just going to, okay, we're back to normal. No, we're not
It
back to
doesn't.
normal.
Yeah. It doesn't solve the root of what the problem is. So what do you think is the
And
problem then? And how do you think we can fix it?
well, I think at, at some point we have to really qualify people to open businesses. It's really too easy to open a business
Uh huh.
over here. Like
Yeah.
you have, and it's nothing about you know me thinking that there's any sort of right person to open a business, but I do think that you need to possess certain qualifications, in order to run it effectively and efficiently. You need to have a basic understanding,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, which can be learned over the years, yes, but um, you are at risk at putting yourself in a position where you're not just risking your livelihood. You're risking the livelihood of everybody that you've employed, and you've been paying on loans every month because you can't make payroll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Living this life that, okay, I have a business, but no, you don't, because at the end of the day, when it comes time to weather a storm, like, we can't even make a week. We can't even make 2 weeks.
Yeah. It really
it put things in perspective. It put things in perspective for me.
Yeah, for me it did, because it made me realize that I'm just not at the level of just sustainability that I want to be right now. You know,
it woke up. I think it woke a lot of people up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, like, I had to, you know, for one of my companies I have, the security company, like, I have over 20 people who work for me. I had to pretty much let go of all of them as of right now. And even though my clients are not paying me, you know, I should still have some type of, which I do. I've been helping out my security people, as my people who do work for me, as much as I can. But, you know, it's just like, it just kind of opens my eyes. Like, okay, you know what? Like, I can't really do anything right now, but I'm definitely trying to do something right now to pretty much weather that storm. But whenever that storm does come back again, anybody who's a freaking business owner, anybody who has, better be prepared, because guess what? You know, there might not be a second chance again.
Well, it takes you into, you know, what we do. And we have had this discussion, you know. We have had a discussion about how are we going to help the very evident lack of capable small businesses that exist out there that don't operate online or don't have a digital asset that they can lean on right now. If you look at the evolution, right, of retail in terms of the department store structure, and then you had online, the e-commerce came into play, and it was almost ignored by those big department stores, like almost like pushed to the side. And what happened was Amazon came in, dictated the space. And as people then became more digital in their daily routine, started to just shop on Amazon for everything.
Yeah, true.
Which brought the demise of not only department stores, but big malls, shopping centers, and places that people just don't venture out into as much again. So during this storm, if your business does not take the time, if you have not already, and figured out how to do something online, take your business, your passion, and put it online, you are going to be that department store come 3 years, 5 years. You might not even make it to then.
Yeah.
That's my personal take on it. You got to have a digital asset. Have to. So, what did I do? I came up with a program, came up with a plan, 6 steps, and I'm going to take your business online. We're actually launching it today. And you see, like, the Lord works in mysterious ways. You know. We've been trying to have a connection for since this thing started. I said, yo, Bishop, we need to talk. And we have not been able to I don't know how come. Like, we home.
Yeah, there's really no excuse, honestly. Yeah.
Like, no, but there is, because, like, seriously, for this time right now, for me to even have this conversation with you, like, everybody's on lockdown in the house.
Yeah.
Like, nobody could say anything. Like, I said, everybody be quiet.
Yeah, I know. It's
you understand?
Especially having a family. Yeah, it's hard to.
It's difficult, bro, and you can't go outside.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to helping the businesses online.
So let me ask you a question. So how? Okay. So Right now, it is all about online to see how you can monetize your business, how you can capitalize your business online. So you
Right.
being a marketer right now and being a branding specialist, what are the steps that each business needs to take right now in order to try to make some money right now and be ready for the surge that is about to happen later on? Because there will be a boost in business. We just need to be able to time it.
Let's take, for instance, what's happening in the entertainment space, right? Because that's another space that I exist in heavily, right?
Yeah.
Producing large festivals and shows and stuff like that. All of a sudden, you have an influx of DJs online, all just DJing. That's all they do. Everybody has a DJ party. Party.
But nobody's making money.
I'm waiting for a DJ to turn around and say, you know what? I am going to take my passion and teach people. I am going to add value to somebody's downtime. The number of courses that I have completed in the last 4 weeks, it's been like I don't want to say thank God for the virus, but it has allowed me to have so much more time during the day to allocate to really bettering me.
Yeah.
Which in turn betters the people that I'm able to interact with.
Mm-hmm.
Because now I have
service too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I have knowledge now to impart,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the ability to impart something, I don't connect to everyone, but the people that I do connect to is who I want to speak to, because I'm not trying to speak to everyone. There's someone for everyone out there that you're going to get the information from. Take point, my wife. I can tell her something until I'm blue. She does not hear me. She hears it from someone else, and she goes, "Oh, you heard this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just told you that 10 times." Right? But the DJs, if they were to package it in a way where they they can have their virtual shows, they can have but really look at it like, I'm going to teach you how to make a beat. This is my story. This is my accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
And build their credibility online. Especially if you have a DJ that is playing, let's say a DJ that plays at Live in Miami. And he has the following, he has the credibility of playing at hot spots. Like, just leverage that ability online to create a community, people that like your story, support your story,
Mm-hmm.
and then give them value. Teach them how to make a beat, teach them how to DJ a record. Take them back to what vinyl was.
Yeah.
Vinyl's making a comeback.
Yeah.
Teach them how to set up a Technics turntable. Like, there are so many layers that come with delivering content or owning a piece of the pie. But everybody just went to DJ shows, DJ parties, DJ parties.
There's a lot more to it. There's a lot more.
You know,
to it.
so really, I and that's what I would advise small businesses to do. Like, sit back, look at what you do, and pick a niche,
Mm-hmm.
pick a specialty within that, and start feeding that out. A bakery can very well easily teach you how to bake one of their signature items, just one.
Yeah.
Teach me how to make a croissant.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Teach me how to do something.
Yeah.
Teach.
Yeah.
But package that in a way that you're positioning yourself to generate revenue, right? So, you know, bakeries can have things that they can sell online and they can deliver. DJs can have digital subscription packages that people are invited to exclusive rooms where there's a Zoom conference call and they're actually in the studio and he's walking them through beats and there's that interactive element.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there's so much opportunity right now for businesses if they were to take half of the time that they spend online filling out disaster relief paperwork and just dedicate it into figuring out how to move online. Because that disaster relief check, when it comes, you're going to take it and you're going to put it back into your brick and mortar business. And you're not going to be setting yourself up for what this virus has basically told us we need to be in terms of business.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Few are gonna get
It goes out
it.
saying.
Few are gonna get it, and it's going to be the wash that we need, right? It's just gonna be like a total wash, and it's just going to be a different marketplace when we return. That's how I feel.
Yeah, definitely. Now, well said, man. We need to stop worrying about what can we do. What can we do to actually heal the wound, except for just putting a Band-Aid on it. That's what we need to do. So, I have one of my questions I have for you that I have for everybody. What is something that you have learned about yourself during the situation that you have not known about yourself prior to?
That I'm a real introvert.
Yeah. Oh, I know you're in your introvert bag now, man. I know you, man. Yeah, you love it. You loving this. You low key loving this.
Listen, this is the weird thing about me, because I like people, right? And my business is interacting with people and telling people stories. But then I hate also being drained by people.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
And I feel that the more I place myself in a place where I can give information freely. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I feel taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And it just might be a personal thing, but then I put up these walls, and these walls, I exist behind the walls, and like individuals like yourself who are tall enough to look over the wall,
yeah.
and get access to it, see a different side to me, right? And then platforms like this where, I open myself up to having a conversation with you and your people, also, shows a different side to me, because not really a lot of people see past those walls. So in these times, yes, I like the fact that like everybody gets a taste of how I live, like indoors, just working.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it also makes me miss the times that we got to interact.
Yeah.
Definitely. Right? And you get to
back.
interact with the real people.
Yeah, those times will come back, man. Those times will definitely come back. It's just, right now we just need to just focus on what we can control. We need to control what we can control right now. So,
yes, sir.
So, hey, man, this has definitely been great, man. So before we wrap up, I would like, because, the segment, the reason why I'm doing this, main reason why I'm doing this is to promote people's businesses and try to drive.
A word?
Yes. Word is right. Yeah. And to drive. Yeah. Stretch it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for your elevator pitch.
I'm gonna get my list.
Yeah. Now this is definitely a great way to try to, drive business and hopefully, try to, really, impact the economy in a small business way. So, the floor is yours.
Well, as we spoke about today, helping small businesses go online. I have a course that I am doing online. You can go to thatbrandingguy.com. It will be up and ready for people to register later today, and we're excited about that. On the branding shop side, we're still open for business, printing your business cards, doing your signage, creating your graphics, building your website, building your funnels, and really providing support there. And other than that, just doing some one-on-one consults. So everything is up on thatbrandingguy.com. So you can head over there, check me out, connect with me, show me some love, follow me on Instagram, check me out on Facebook, check me out on Vimeo, YouTube. And if you don't want to do all of that, just stay on Marvel's page and I'll be on it at one point.
Hey, man, this has been great, man. I really appreciate your time, man. And thank you for giving some insight, man, for, a lot of the freelancers / entrepreneurs out there, man. It's the type of hope.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you and your consistency, bro.
Yeah. Any way we can definitely try to impact and give some value to the people. That's what it's all about, man. So I appreciate your time, man. Send my family,
love.
Send your family my love. Take care.
Always.
All right, man. Love.